I lost my sheet. Yeah, 7 seats left. Yeah.
One minute.
6, 5. Hey, everybody. Oh, who's first? I bet it's Michael on. Yeah, I knew it was Michael.
You were the winner, Mike.
We are back. Last week was Bree. No, last week was Carrie.
Yeah, Carrie was last week and Bree was the week before.
Oh, that's wild.
I don't know if we know how to do this anymore.
Brian, hi. Hello. How are you?
Hey, Brian.
Yeah, it's been crazy. We have a special guest here this week working from our office. Steph Sevensmeyer, who's on our ops team. She lives in Kansas City, but she's here in Omaha working from the office. So happy to have her here and in our little office space.
In our little office space.
Yes. Yeah. Hi, Marilyn. Nothing good to see you.
We could have her on, but she's hiding.
We got her on film earlier today, so.
Okay, good.
Cliff, good to see you. Yeah, last week we were. That's good. Last week, Cindy and I were in St. Louis, and so for all of our Cornerstone guests that have joined our travel tribe, check it out. Go to now, what news station was it? It's gonna come to me.
Give him a second.
Whatever the Gray Media one was. Well, I don't remember. So we were on the news. Great Day St. Louis. So whatever channel that's on, Great Day St. Louis, Google Great Day St. Louis and find our clip. Talked all about Excite and why we're so excited to be back in St. Louis. It was really fun. So, and then we have another one we'll be airing in July.
Yes.
So we have a lot to talk about tonight. A lot of things to catch up on and cover. Since it's been a while since we saw y'all. We're going to go through some highlights and some tours to cover, which is the Buffalo Roundup, and then our new Florida Everglades tour. Some upcoming calendar things you don't want to miss, and announcements at the end of the show. So stick around. But what do you want to start with first here?
Oh, well, we had a mystery tour come back. Brian and Michael took it, and everybody had a ball.
Yep. Can't tell you where they went, but Michael is a new guide. And so he was able to train with Brian on this tour. He's actually been a guest on several of our trips, so he's not unfamiliar with group travel, but it was really fun. Great reviews. So thank you, Brian and Michael, for taking that trip out there.
And then we wanted to let you know that on June 28th, there were 3 buses with 300 students and chaperones, plus 5 planes of 120 students and chaperones. From Nebraska, they went from Nebraska to San Antonio for this FBLA. And tell them what that is, Jay.
Yeah, so we partnered with Nebraska FBLA, and that's Future Business Leaders of America. It's like a business organization that students learn all kinds of, everything in business you could think of, accounting, marketing, all kinds of different things. You take tests on them, speeches, and you compete against kids from all over the country. If you win at state, then you go to nationals, which is where we took all of them. So there's about 420 students and advisors that we facilitated travel with. And so it was crazy.
And I just wanted to let you know that by 11:30 on the 28th of June, our Excite team had all of them in their rooms, 400 and some people in their rooms.
Yeah. 24-hour operation. We started at 11:30 p.m. the previous night with the bus departures from Grand Island, Lincoln, and Omaha. And we had teams at every one of the locations. And then we met the flight group at 3:30 in the morning at the airport and sent everybody off on the flights. And then we were there, then they flew all down there. And then when they were there, Bree and Kristen were already there.
Right.
And they got started with the bus shuttles from the airport to the hotels, all the hotel room keys, all the packets, all the luggage, everything, until the final group arrived at 11:30 p.m. The following night.
And that was Mark was on one plane.
Yep.
Morgan was on one plane, and Carrie was on one plane.
Yep. So there's a lot of hands on there, and then Kristen's down there helping, and then of course all the team here supporting. We've got
Right.
Jenna and Steph, and just everybody's got their hands on it. So it's really, really cool. And tonight they're doing Andretti's, and so we shuttled everybody from the hotel to Andretti's, and it's like a mega go-kart laser tag game place with dinner and everything. And so we had all 6 shuttle buses that shuttled all the kids out there, and then in a couple hours we'll shuttle them all back.
We just wanted to let you know because they did such a great job.
Yeah.
I didn't worry about it once.
Yeah, it's really that's the biggest lift we've ever done at one time.
Right.
420 people. That's a lot. So grateful for the partnership with FBLA too. They're amazing, and look forward to working with them in the future. So
right.
Then on Thursday we have Alaska leaving, and so Alyssa, many of you know Alyssa. She's wonderful. She is one of our guides on that tour. And then Jenna, if you've called our office lately or seen some of our clips, she is our new office operations manager who joined us basically in December. And she has not been on a tour before. She's very well traveled, been on cruises and everything, but it's not with an Excite tour. And she is going on that with Alyssa to see what it's like and to learn what the guides situations are like and meet all the great guests out there. So and she's been an integral part of helping all the guests get signed up and all that good stuff. So she knows it pretty well already.
Right.
So we're so excited for them to be out there in Alaska. And if you want to go next year, we already have it up online. So what are the dates of that again?
For next year, it's going to be June 8th through the 19th of 2027.
Yep. And we're changing it up a little bit. It's the same route, but so you still fly to Anchorage, take the bus tour or the train to Denali, and then bus down to Whittier and and all of that, Seward. But we're going to change the cruise line to Princess. So next year it will be a Princess cruise. So it's just a slightly different experience, a different brand. We've used Princess on a couple other tours, and we really, really love them and how they work with our guests. And so we are going to do a Princess cruise in 2027. But this year filled up pretty fast. So if you're thinking about going on it for next year, it's one of the hottest tours always, because it's always everybody's favorite trip they've ever taken. So
right.
You can find it online.
Right. So we have 2 tours tonight that we're going to highlight, and one of them is the Buffalo tour. Okay, the Nebraska one, which is leaving September 23rd to the 28th or 26th, is full. Okay, but we still have one left. We have the Kansas City Buffalo Roundup tour, and that's September 23rd to the 27th. And it's 5 days, 8 meals, just like the Nebraska one. It's $12.50 per double, and the itinerary is just the same,
yep.
Except we had to add one more day because it's a little bit longer on the way back. Yep. We have to go all the way to Kansas. So the first thing we're going to do the first day is we're going to see the Dignity sculpture. That's that big angel.
Native American angel, yep.
Native American angel. And then we'll continue to travel on, and we'll have a welcome dinner. The second day, we're going to have a private tour to let's see here. Wait a minute. We're going to go to Crazy Horse first. And we usually have a private tour for that. And they take us right up to the Crazy Horse statue and tell us about that and everything. And we all get to get one rock. Okay. And then we're going to have lunch in Keystone.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And in Keystone, we're going to get on a train, a 1980 train. And we're going to take that train down to wherever we're going to go. Where are we going to go, Jay?
It's down and back.
Right.
Yeah.
Down and back. Yeah. Okay. And then that evening, we're going to go to Mount Rushmore. Okay. And then the next day is the big day. Yep. That's when you get up bright and early and you get to the Buffalo Roundup, get your seat. Yep. Or it's not a seat. You bring your chairs and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You sit on the hill, and then you're going to watch the cowboys and the cowgirls bring those 1,300 buffalo down the valley, and you're going to shake. because the earth shakes.
Yeah, if you're close enough, yeah. It's in Custer State Park. So, one of the things about this is like traffic is crazy.
Yes.
Because everyone's trying to get out there in their cars, and you don't have to worry about that because we
Right.
got you on the tour bus and we know where we're going. So we get there at the right times.
Right.
Yeah, and you do bring your lawn chairs, and so you can set them up and sit, as close to the fence as you want to. And
Right. And if you want, they do have one stand there that you can get some food. But if
Yep.
you want to bring food, that would be, a little bit of food. That would be
Mhm.
great too. Okay. And then that evening, after the buffalo, you're going to go back to the hotel, probably clean up a little bit, get ready. And then that evening, you're going to go to a cowboy dinner and a show.
Mhm.
And it is a great show.
Yeah.
I was sort of leery the first time,
Yeah.
but it really was
It was
really
hilarious.
was good.
Yeah, I'm not a big country music fan, but it was hysterical. It was so good. The food was amazing. It's those tin trays and tin cups, and you get like
Yep.
I don't remember what we had, but something amazing. I
It
remember
was
we had
beef. It was
Yep.
some kind of beef and
Yep.
potatoes.
and that some sort of like applesauce. It was
Baked beans.
baked beans,
Yeah.
dessert.
Cornbread.
So awesome. And a hysterical show. It was so much fun.
Okay, and then once you get back to your hotel, you're gonna take a nice rest, get up in the morning, and then you're gonna go to the Black Hills. No, excuse me, the Buffalo. Sorry, Badlands.
There you go.
You're gonna see the Badlands, which is amazing.
Yep.
And you'll see that, and then you'll have lunch and a farewell dinner that night.
Mhm.
Okay, and then on the way back home, the next day, the last night you're gonna stay in Sioux Falls. So the last day you'll stay there, and then you'll see Trinity Heights before you hit home, and you'll also go to Palmer's Chocolates. Is that where they make the Bing candy?
Absolutely, it is my favorite candy bar. Is the Bing.
That's his mother's
I
favorite.
love them so much. I like
candy bar.
candy, I suppose, but Bings are.
You know what I
timeless.
found out though?
What?
They put less and less of that pink stuff.
That's the best part.
I know.
Well,
Anyway, that's the
Okay.
tour. Here again, it's September 23rd to September 27th. It's the Kansas City Buffalo Roundup. And if you decide to go, no matter where you are, we'll get you on that bus.
yep. And if it comes through Omaha on both routes, because I-29. So if you're from Omaha and you still want to go to the Buffalo Roundup, we can work it out to get you on that one. I mean, it's a day longer, so just make sure you plan that into your itinerary and your schedule. But certainly can get you going. Cool.
What do you have for us, Jake?
Okay, so we have a brand new tour. So we've offered a Florida tour a couple of years, and so we've heard a lot that people wanted to go to the Keys. And so Todd from Cornerstone, his Florida tour always sells out, and this one features the Florida Keys and Everglades.
Mhm.
And so we are going to do that now. We're all one, so now we're going to offer that here in November. So as it's getting cold, you can go down and try something new. So this is a brand new tour to Excite. It's an Excite tour, so it's going to have everything you know and love about an Excite trip. But it's a fly-in tour. It's November 9th through the 13th. It's 5 days. It includes 8 meals. It's $24.95, and that includes your airfare. We fly out of Sioux Falls, Omaha, Des Moines, Kansas City, St. Louis, so Denver. If you're in any of those, you can fly here, and then you'll fly to Miami. And when you get to Miami, then we will jump on our charter bus and we will head down to the Keys. And so you'll start driving and you'll go over. There are 42 bridges and over 113 miles from where the Keys start to end in Key West. And then we're going to have the include stop at the Welcome Aboard Tropical Cocktail Drink at Robbie's of Ismarada. Robbie's is a staple in the Upper Keys and home to the world famous tarpon feeding, which are giant fish.
Oh,
And so that'll be fun. I've never done that before. I've been to the Keys, but I didn't feed the fish. And then we're going to stay in Marathon, which is midway point, because then it's a great kind of launching point. You can stay in the same hotel for a couple of nights and then go see different keys. And of course, you'll have an amazing welcome dinner to welcome everybody to the Keys. And then the day 2, you're going to be exploring the Keys, Crane Point Hammock Center, and the Sombrero Beach. So after breakfast, you'll begin at Crane Point Hammock with a taste of the natural side of the Keys, learning about all their wildlife and nature that lives around in that area. And then you'll have time to enjoy the Butterfly Meadow and the Mangrove Trail, which is one of the oldest and it has one of the oldest houses in the Keys, and the Bird Sanctuary. After lunch, we make our way to Sombrero Beach, the Keys' only true beach, technically, and crystal clear turquoise waters, white sands, low surf. You can relax in the sun or the shade, and you'll have time for early dinner before you head back to Marathon, and enjoy the Marathon Mermaid with champagne, music, and a cruise. So a great way to see the Keys at sunset. It'd be awesome. Day 3 is Key West. Everybody knows Key West is probably the most iconic part of it. When you get down to Key West, the first thing you're going to do is their famous tour on the what do they call that? The conch tour. And so you're going to get a conch eye view of Key West. So you'll get to actually see all of Key West, including the southernmost point. And so you'll understand kind of where everything works and how it goes. And then you'll have time in the afternoon to explore on your own. So maybe you want to visit some of the shops and restaurants. You can learn about Ernest Hemingway. And then you could visit Duval Street. And there's hundreds of shops and restaurants on the Palm Line streets. And so that'll be great. And then the afternoon you get to enjoy there, and then you'll come back to the hotel after sunset. And day 4, you're going to go to leave the Keys now, and you're going to come back towards Miami. And so you're going to visit the Everglades, and you're going to travel back through Key Largo, another national hotspot, and then Everglades National Park. It's the largest subtropical wilderness in the United States. And the park protects an unparalleled landscape that provides important habitats for numerous rare and endangered species like the manatees, American alligator, and the elusive Florida panther.
Oh.
And so you begin at the National Park Visitor Center and then have an opportunity to wander along the nature trails and boardwalk. And then in the afternoon, you'll culminate outside of the national park at our hotel. And then you'll have a barbecue dinner in the famous key lime pie. So it's famous in Florida.
Dude, we should try this.
Should we make a key lime pie?
No. Oh, we could do that too.
It'd be fun.
We could make key lime pie. But I mean, try this tour. I think we should try that.
Oh, you want to go on it?
Yeah, we should try it.
Let's do it. Maybe you'll come if you go on it, then maybe Cindy and I will be on it. So
yeah,
it'd be fun.
Just let us know you're going, and then we'll have to jump on there.
Day 5, then you're going to you can't go to the Everglades without visiting the very famous Robert is Here fruit stand. They are famous for all kinds of rare and unique fruits that you can't find at the grocery store, and you can bring them home with you. So after you make a visit there and grab some tasty treats, you'll head back to the airport, where we'll have arranged the flights to return you back to where you came from. So it's a super exciting tour. It's all about the Keys and the Everglades. I think it's the perfect amount of time. It's a great time before Thanksgiving, and the holidays really get into full swing. So you're not going to be missing out on anything. Plenty of time to get ready for your turkey dinner after you get back, but a quick break before it all starts. So again, that is November 9th to 13th, 2026.
Florida Keys, guys. Remember that, Florida Keys. Okay, what do we have? Oh.
Yeah, we assigned. So we are so excited. You know, the Ireland tour is leaving here in August, and a Paige is going to be the guide for that tour. This is the one where you stay in Duffy Lodge. You're going to visit Dublin. You're going to visit Tullamore Dew. You're going to do Oyster Tour. You're going to do the Calmore Abbey. So many amazing sites that in Ireland. It's truly a breathtaking tour. We've had this tour for 3 or 4 or 5 times maybe. And people just rave about it. It's just, again, the perfect itinerary. It's the perfect pace. Some time to relax, but active enough to see a bunch of sites and everything. We have 4 spaces left. So if you would like to go on, I know it's June 30th and the tour is in August, but hey, it's never too late to sign up for Ireland. So Cheryl Rogers said, who is the guide for the Keys? I'm unsure at this point, but it might be Todd, but I'm not sure. We'll have to check it out. It just came up. Send us an email and we'll let you know.
Okay.
Email. So that is September 20th. No.
August
25th through September 5th with Paige.
Right. And then we also have, we have this Husker volleyball in Vegas. It's the August 28th to the 31st. There's only 7 seats left for this one.
Yep.
Okay. And then we also have the Husker volleyball in Chicago from September 5th through the 7th. And there's 24 seats.
Out of 100.
Out of 100, though.
Yeah. So we're taking 3 buses up there. So if you want to go, we have some space left. And you got to go up to Chicago. And it's amazing. I can't wait. I wish I could go, but I can't.
I just can't believe how many volleyball people there are.
Yeah, tons. Our Dallas tour sold out. So
right.
And then we added another. So Vegas will have 90 some people going. I think it's about 90. So and you're going to stay at the Park MGM, which I visited when I was there a couple weekends ago, and it's literally across one street, not the big Vegas Boulevard. It's a side street, and you're at the arena. So you can't get any closer. We've got the tickets, we've got the food, we've got the transportation, we've got the airfare. You can just go and have a blast. So
right. Okay.
Awesome. We have been working hard not only with the FBLA and all the tours coming and going, but the 2027 catalog is a project that we do every year. Well, the yearly catalog, I suppose. Yes. And every year we tweak it a little bit and take people's feedback. And so we are at the point right now where we're just about done and send it to print. So it's the biggest one we've ever sent out before. It includes the most tours. It's the biggest audience we've ever sent it to. And so we've been working really hard this week and to get all the details made about all the tours and stuff that are in it, and how to use it and all of that stuff. And so it will be should be hitting your mailboxes by the end of July, so in a month. And so we will probably announce it here when it's available on our website to view electronically. But then everybody that's on our mailing list that has been on a tour or as a requested one will get one.
Right.
And so then you'll have that to look over, and then it actually has an order form in the back. So if you find a tour in the catalog you like, you can actually mail your form in right away and get reserved for the trips. Because as you've seen, it's been cool to watch our website because so many tours have sold out, which we've never had before, but it's just been amazing. So many new guests and everything. Right. So,
and I just want to say here again, Jay and I couldn't have done this without our team.
Yeah.
Because if we didn't have the people that we have right now, we wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah, it is massive. It is so cool. And it's so cool to see so many people that care so much about these and getting it right and making the details right. So kudos to the team again for that. And so then right after that is tour parties.
Oh, Lord.
And so they are all in August. There's 24, 25 of them. And this year you can still find the events on Facebook, but also when you go to our website, click on the top and RSVP to go. And so that we can kind of get a better idea of how many people are going. And that way we can prepare the right amount of brochures and food and all that stuff. So it doesn't lock you in. It's free.
Right.
But it would be very helpful to us if you do RSVP. You can put in if you're going to bring guests, like, hey, I'm going to bring 4 people with me. I don't know who they are yet, but I'm going to bring 4. Put that in there. But that's a big help for us. So.
But you don't have to. I mean, if you decide at the last minute that you want to come, please.
Yep.
Please come. Okay, yep. You'll see Jay and I, we're going to get one of those. Where did we go?
We're still on there. I'm just going to share the screen so we can show people how this is done.
We're going to get one of those traveling vehicles.
Yeah. We need a tour bus.
Yeah.
Okay, so here is the website, and you can see right here, RSVP today. So you click here, and then down here it lists all of them. If you're in Nebraska, Iowa region, then you would scroll and look through all these dates. If you're like Kansas region, you would go down here. And if you are in St. Louis area, you would sign up for these. And so you can see Harlan, Des Moines, Nebraska City, Shenandoah, Sioux Falls, Norfolk, Sioux City, Omaha, Lincoln, Ames. Oh my God, Columbus, Fremont, Grand Island. And then we've got Topeka, Lawrence, Overland Park, Lee Summit, Independence, St. Joseph, and Kansas City. And then St. Louis, St. Peters, Baldwin, and the Afton, St. Louis area. So when you go into one of these, you can click on RSVP, and then it asks you a few questions. Is it showing this? Maybe it moved on. Oh, it didn't. I'll share this. So it says RSVP today. You put your name, last name, email, phone, address, and then you can select down here which one you want to go to. So I'm going to go to Shenandoah, and then how'd you hear about it, and then sign up, and that's it. So super easy, but that's a good place to find all the dates of them because there are so many. And if you see them, because they may be on a Wednesday, a Monday, a Tuesday, those are correct. We just ran out of weekends. So we needed to do them some other time, but they're all out there. So we're excited to see everybody out there. Lots of new staff members going to be joining us. We've got some new guides. We've got all kinds of new help in the office and on the ops team. So it'll be great to see out there. And then after that, Cindy and I are going to be in Europe at different times,
right?
Different trips and stuff. So just a busy fall season, not to mention the 40 tours we probably have going out in September, October. So cool to be here. Let's go through the chat. Say hi to some people. We got Cheryl on, Pat, good to see you. Karen, good to see you on here. Of course, we've got Mary and Linda. Cindy Shawar, good to see you. Lori, good to see you on here. Darlene, Hey, Kyle, good to see you, man. Thanks for being on here. Hi, Bree. Oh my God, Bree is like multitasking. She's managing 420 kids and still finds time to get on the Tour Tuesday. I love that. Lori Bell, good to see you. Stephanie Stevensmeyer, good to see you. Lonnie Hansen's on here. Hey, Gloria Thompson is on. Good to see you. Mark Graff. Got 6 people. Oh, that's wonderful. I love that. Good to see y'all. Suzanne Thompson. Good to see Karen Eagleson. Good to see y'all. Bert is on. Good to see you there. Denise. So many. Carrie. Hi, Carrie. Anybody have any questions out there? We know we're looking for the guide for Florida Keys and Everglades. I do think it is Todd because it's newer, and so he did it before. So you'll be with Todd. Todd was part of he is a part of Cornerstone. He lives in St. Louis, and extensive traveler, extensive tour guide. So he's a blast. Yeah, you've probably seen him on here. He visited us live here one time when he was here, and I don't remember if we did one down in St. Louis, but he was down there too. So yes, he was. I remember we did one at the lodge. Yep, or at the lounge, the Travel Lounge. Mm-hmm. Yeah. If you're in St. Louis, the Travel Lounge is there in Lafayette Square Park, so you should check it out. It's really cool. Great place to go and sign up for trips or get brochures. Or meet Todd and some of our staff that are down there. So when will you review the Yellowstone trip? Hi, Steve. Oh, I think we have. Usually it's quite a bit before the tour departs. September is when Yellowstone goes. It is sold out, yes. And he's looking for a brochure, but of course. We only have 100 of them for him to look through. Here we are. Oh, he found it. Yellowstone, the Nebraska one is the 12th to the 18th. It is sold out, but the Kansas dates are not. I don't know what that is. Maybe go look for that one. Let's see what it is. Okay, so I'll run through this one really quick. We got 5 minutes, so I'll give you a really quick high-level overview. Day one, you're going to travel to Denver, and you're going to stay in Denver and enjoy the sand hills. And get to have an amazing welcome dinner. And then day two, you're going to take off and you're going to head north through Wyoming, headed toward the rugged peaks of Idaho. You'll stop in Jackson, Wyoming for lunch and taste of the local charm before ending in Island Park, where you will have your stay there. This is like a resort there. It's a few miles, probably 10 miles west of the West Gate to Yellowstone. So it's a great access point across. And then day 3 and day 4 are both full days of guided tours in Yellowstone. So you're going to see Old Faithful, you're going to see the waterfalls, you're going to see the hot springs, you're going to see all of that, the mud pits, and you'll have an expert guide with you both days. And so they both have time built out so you can get out. You're not just riding around in the coach all day, but it's a massive park. And so there is a lot to see from the windows. So so that's amazing. And then as you kind of make your way home, then day 5, you're going to do the Tetons. And so we've got some really cool things planned for you in the Teton area and Jackson Hole. And then you're going to do a wild horse park on day 6 as you make your way back towards, let's see here, where we spend the night here. In Deerwood Ranch Wild Horse Sanctuary, we talked about that. It is, Laramie. And then day 7, you are homeward bound. So it's a whirlwind. I know we went through that in 2 minutes, but that's September 12th to the 18th. And it's the same from Kansas. And the Kansas is September 19th through 26th. So if you want to go on that trip, you can still sign up for that online or give us a buzz tomorrow because that's almost sold out. So you want to get on that. It's the same thing because you're going to go from Kansas City area departures, all the departures across Kansas to Denver, and then up through Yellowstone and then back down. On the Kansas one, though, you do visit Rocky Mountain National Park because there's one more day added to it because it's a longer route on the way home. So, okay, cool. Yeah, Steve. Sorry, that was really quick. But Debbie Douglas said it's a great hotel in Yellowstone. Yeah, it really is. Yellowstone is fabulous. She's gone twice with excitement. I would love that. That's right. Gloria said she's going on Yellowstone in September. That's fantastic. Oh, good. Okay. Who are Paige is one of the guides. I know that. And I know who's our Yellowstone? We're asking Steph. She's here in the background. She's in the background. Here. She doesn't want to be seen, but we're asking her question. Hey, my dad's on. Hi, Rob. Hi, Rob. My dad.
Sorry I missed you.
Alex and Julie for Nebraska.
Oh, Alex and Julie for Nebraska, and
To be determined. Maybe Carrie?
I know Paige is on one of them. Oh, I think she took Julie's place. Anyway, you'll have great guides on them. This should be so fun.
All our guys are great.
Yeah, you'll love it.
They all have great personalities.
Yeah.
Just like Jay and I.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well,
Okay.
hey y'all. I think that we've covered it all. Yep. Tour parties, tour catalog, all the great tours. Thank you so much for joining us on another Tour Tuesday. Hope you have a great week. Stay cool. Have a great 4th of July.
Be safe.
And we'll see y'all next week. Catch you later.